Hi, welcome to AutoCAD Systems, AutoCAD Essential Online Training. Alright, this topic is going to teach you about how to array object by using AutoCAD. But before we begin this lesson, please download all the dataset files from the link at the description below, or you can just copy and search this link and then place them on the root of your drive. Now, this is the start screen of AutoCAD software. To start this lesson, click this open icon to open the existing file, which is the array object file that you have downloaded before this. Alright, to array object, you can go to a home tab of the ribbon here and drop down the array menu. From here, you can see there are three types of array, which are rectangular array, polar array, and path array. You can also start array command by using the shortcut of AR and then just press enter. Now, we must select the object that we want to array first. Alright, for this exercise, we're going to array all these objects. And then press enter. So for the first exercise, we're going to use the rectangular array to array all these objects into each prepared room. So just click rectangular and see, this is what the rectangular array allows you to do. It basically creates multiple copies and also arrange the objects into rows, columns, and can also level in a rectangular form. Okay, next step is editing array. We can relocate the array objects by dragging this small triangle symbol, or you can also adjust the measurement value here if you already have certain measurement value. Alright, same for the rows, adjust the location. And then we must change the value of columns and rows following the number of room. So for this one, the columns that we need to array the object will be 2 and the rows will be 4. And then just click close array. And now let's do for this side too. Same, select objects and adjust the position and the number of columns and rows. And then you close array. Okay, so this is how array can help you reducing the time instead of using copy one by one. Alright, next we are going to learn about polar array. Select polar array to use the command and then select the object that we want to array and then press enter. Then after that, we need to specify the center point of array since polar array allows the arrangement of copies of an object in a circular form. So the center point of array for this exercise is at the center of this table. After you click the center point, it will bring you to the array editor. So here you can adjust your number of items that you want, and let's say if we put 8, so the object will become 8. As for the rows, let's try to change it to 2. Now you can see there are 2 rows of chairs appear, but that is not what we want. So let's change it back to 1. Alright, now done for the polar array. So just click the close array. Alright, let's go to the next type of array, which is path array. Path array allows an arrangement of copied objects along the specified path. So for this type of array, we need 2 things, which are the object and the path. That's why the first step to use path array is to specify the object, and then click this one to specify the curved path. We can also change the base point of the object to array by clicking the base point here at the bottom of the screen. So the base point can be changed from here to here by clicking your desired location to be the array base point. You see the location of the tree is changed when the base point is changed, but still along the path. We can also change the number of items for the path array by clicking items here first, then specify the new number of items. Let's say we put 3. So the trees will become 3 and we can adjust the distance between the trees here at between section. But if we want to make the distance between the trees become equal, we can go to measure here and then drop down the menu and then choose divide. There you go. Path array. Alright, now we already covered all about array. To save this file, just click the application menu here and choose Save As. Enter the file name and then save. Thank you for joining this lesson and see you on the next video lesson.